Hi, I'm Chris McIntosh. I'm a Global Operations Call Center Chief Operations Officer. I'm currently talking to you today from the Philippines, and I've been asked to answer a few questions. The first question is, what is my greatest achievement to date? And not being big-headed, I've had many good achievements in my career, but the one that stands out is my present or last career, which was in Qatar. I vividly remember walking into my CEO's office and he said to me, "Chris, thank God you're here. I need you to turn this call center around. You've got 2 months, otherwise we're going to lose the contract." So I immediately set about turning around the people, the processes and the technology. I will be revered and renowned for making a new process called 222, which was increasing the first call resolution, utilizing our agents within technical skills and billing skills, thus producing efficiency levels right up in the late 98, 99%, which had never been heard of in the company's history. And efficiency up into the late 80s, 88, 89, even 90 we stroked, which has never been heard of in the company's history. When did I get it wrong and what happened? Again, in the same organization, I increased the outbound performance by over 300%, but I got it wrong initially. We needed to move from a manual dial process to an auto dial process, and I entrusted my call center manager to handle this. We'd gone through various demonstrations of how we could do this through our own IVR. By pushing the data through to the agents rather than relying on them to make the calls manually. So where I thought he got it was, I thought he understood what auto dialer was, but we were performing for the first month on pretty much nothing more than power dialing. So once I uncovered that the productivity wasn't going as quick as I knew it should, I soon addressed it, obviously helped him to understand this, and we pushed forward and we really started to make a massive contribution to the revenue by outbound sales. What's my primary value and when did I discover it? Well, for me, I know my primary value is being able to get a better performance out of people and company turnaround. And I discovered this really from a young age as a sportsman, to be fair. I used to be captain of the football team, and I would always be behind my players, always be behind them because I wanted to win. I'm a born winner and I really want to win this. And I've transformed this kind of mentality and this process into my working life. So I always want to make sure I get the best from my people, and I also want to make sure that I can turn the company performance around. Always in the past, you have a predecessor, so you always got to make your mark and be better than your predecessor, and that's always my motto, and that's what that's what I know is my value. Am I a teacher or am I a pupil? Well. At my stage in management and with my level of experience, I would say primarily I'm a teacher, but you're never too old or you're never too long in a career to really learn things. So therefore you will always be an element of a pupil. So I would say probably around 85% teacher, 15% pupil. And teacher, right, again, from early part of my career, I was a trainer for companies like Yellow Pages and Coca-Cola and Schweppes, and I've trained throughout the world in call center and operations processes. So I would say primarily, even today, I'm still teaching. As a coach, as someone who gets behind their staff, you're always coaching. So therefore, that's a form of teaching. And in any part of the world, you're always learning new things. And in any company that you join, you're always learning new processes. So you're going to be a pupil as well at that stage. What will my best friends say about me? My best friend is my wife, right? So I'm not going to say anything silly like she'd say I was the best lover she ever had, but that's obviously true. But no, she would say I'm a very loyal, committed, hard-working individual that is totally dedicated to her and his family. She'd probably also say I never switch off, even when we go on holidays, even when we, take weekends away, which is very rare in our industry to have a Saturday off. She'll say that I'm always on the phone. People at work are always calling me, and I'm always picking up the phone. I'm always there for people. So she would say very much a committed person, very much a hard-working individual, and somebody who is totally focused all the time on wanting to achieve. I'd also say that I want to achieve for my family as well. What is my dream destination holiday and why? Oh wow, I've been really lucky. I've actually done so much traveling in my life so far, and I've been to some wonderful parts of the world and enjoyed superb holidays in hot weather, cold weather, very much under the water, on top of the water, you name it. I've kind of done it. So for me, there's one thing that's still eluding me though, and it's something that I have wanted to do ever since I was a kid, and that is to go to America and actually drive right across Route 66. And I'd love to do this in a car, in an open top car, so I can have the full benefits of the weather in the US as well. Hopefully it's not going to rain if I've got the top down. So but yeah, no, definitely Route 66 from start to finish. I'd love to drive it, and I'd love to do this with probably my older brother.